Hello guys, this is Leroy Manor. Second video about my friend's server. In this one, I'm going to be covering the kits that you'll unlock and maybe the general order of what you'll unlock them in, but probably not the order you'll unlock them in because that would be just way too hard to cover. Last time I told you about the temporary maps. I'm probably not going to showcase those because they're temporary maps. When we upgrade the server, they're all probably going to go. Well, they are going to go. We're just going to copy and paste this into the new world, but this video, I'm just going to show you guys the kits. So, I guess I'll start back with the archer kits. From least powerful to most powerful. Okay, so, I guess the least powerful one to unlock is Kit Longbowman. So the Kit Longbowman has chain armor, all chain armor with protection too. This armor is going to help it a little bit. It's going to have more armor than like some of the other archers, but it's basically the weakest archer. Its melee capabilities are very small. It gets a golden sword, very little damage. It has knockback too. It's really made for like whenever you're cornered, knocking people away, then switching out to your bow. Now your longbow has punch 2 and infinity 1. Once again, it has like the ability to knock people back. The whole goal of this kit really is to stay away from combat, like in any way you can to escape combat, like any way at all. Just escape combat and get back to your bow. You get a stack of arrows, but you have infinity, so that doesn't really matter. The potions, you get 1 splash potion of regeneration per life, and 1 splash potion of slowness per life. Once again, we're seeing the aspect of getting out of the fight again here. If you're cornered, potion of slowness, knockback, and then run away, switch over to your regen, and you can make a full recovery from whatever may have happened. So, Kit Archer and a wrap up, just basically a very basic PvP kit, meant to keep enemies away. Now, the next kit we think you'll be unlocking in the archers is, the Ranger, most likely, or the Spider, but I'm going to be covering the Ranger first, or Tyler named it Spoder, but I might rename it back to Spider. Anyway, you get leather armor all dyed green, the helm, the chest plate, and the leggings all have protection 3. The boots have feather falling 3 and protection 3. His melee weapon is a pretty good melee weapon. It, like, you may think, oh, that does more damage than a diamond sword, but you gotta remember, this is a very low class, and the other classes are gonna have very good armor, and they're gonna have very good weapons, so 8.75 is not a whole lot of attack damage, so just keep that in mind, but it is one of the better, like, melee archer kits. Now, onto its weapon. The Ranger doesn't get infinity on his bow, but he gets a more powerful bow than the Longbowman. It has power 4, right off the bat, very powerful bow. The real thing about this kit is it's meant to dispatch enemies before they can reach you, but if they do reach you, you have a fighting chance to take them out. Also, if your sword's gone, like if it lost durability or something, your arrows have sharpness 5, which they can be used for a good melee weapon. And then your potions, you get coffee, which gives you speed 4, plus 80% speed for 2 minutes 30 seconds. And a potion of blindness you can use to escape your enemies or disorientate them while you rain fire down on them. So, basically, the Ranger kit's a very well-rounded archer kit, meant to kill enemies at a distance, but you can handle yourself in melee. Next kit you'll probably unlock is the Spider. The Spider kit has all chain armor, but instead of protection 2 like the Longbowman, every piece has thorns 3. We thought that went really good with sort of spidery theme, like they bite you back. Your melee weapon, you are sort of limited in melee, but you can handle yourself. You get a string that has fire aspect 2, sharpness 5, and thorns 3. Overall, this kit is meant to make people pay for hitting you with all the thorns. Now we get on to the other part, the bow. It's sort of a mixture of the Ranger's bow, the Ranger's longbow, and the archer, like Longbowman's longbow. What it is, it's got power 2 and punch 2, very well-rounded bow, good for taking enemies out. It's not really a strong kit in any way, but it's an upgrade from everything else. You have a stack of arrows unenchanted, and your potions you get 2 per life are poison 4 potions that last for 10 seconds. Now these are extremely strong poisons. I mean, I don't know if you know commands, but we use commands to get these potions. Poison 4 is an extremely deadly potion. It can bring your enemies down really fast. Yeah. So basically the goal of this kit is to really like long-term damage. It doesn't do a lot of upfront damage, but the goal is to, like, if you're fighting another archer, have most of their damage reflected at them, and after you believe that you've got your enemies down enough from the thorns, you run in with the poison and like annihilate them with your melee weapon. That's the goal of the spider kit, basically. Now, we have 2 more archer kits. Now remember, these aren't the only kits with bows. These are just like the bow-centered kits. The next bow kit you're gonna know is the marksman. He's got all diamond armor, all with protection too, and you may be saying, well, that's really OP at the moment, but the thing is, you have to remember, this kit is going to have little to no melee capability. His bow has power 5, punch 2, flame 1, and infinity 1. It's a supple longbow. It is very good at dispatching enemies. The goal of this kit, is to be able to escape fights if you get caught in them with your awesome armor, but like, you really should be able to annihilate people before they get close. Your arrows are broadhead arrows. They have fire aspect 2, knockback 1, sharpness 5, and thorns 3. They can be used as an okay melee weapon. Basically, this is the juggernaut of the archer classes. It is very, very defendable. You shouldn't die with it, and taking out the lighter armored classes will be very easy. On to the final archer kit for now. We may add in more later. See, there's 3 chests up there. But, final kit, archer kit, demon. This kit right here has, it has a leather helm, dyed red, iron chest plate, leather leggings, dyed red, and, iron boots. Now, the helm is enchanted with Unbreaking 3, Fire Protection 4, and Thorns 3. Now notice, this kit doesn't have normal protection, it has fire protection, so it'll be very good at countering the pyro kits, which you will learn more about in the future. It'll be very good at countering them. Every piece of armor has basically the same thing, and then onto the fiery bow. So far, it's like, well, it's the best bow you're going to unlock. That's just the way it is. It's called the fiery bow. It's got flame 1, for like range, fire aspect 2, so in case you're cornered you can smack people and light them on fire, power 4, same as the ranger's longbow, punch 1 to keep those enemies away, infinity, thorns 3, adding on to all the thorns of the armor, knockback 2 in case enemies get close, smack them, and sharpness 5 in case enemies get close, smack them. Makes a good melee and range weapon, but it's recommended to use it at range. With each life you're going to get 3 potions of instant damage too. Very useful if you're stuck in a jam, but you're not going to find them to be very long-term useful. It's good for like if you're about to die and you only have 1 chance, just kill him. And you get a stack of TNT, which you can light with your bow, which is pretty useful. Alright, so that wraps up the archer kits. I think what I'm going to do is end the video here. I will do the Jack of all trades kits next, the pyro and mage kits after that, and then one big video to cover all the melee kits. So hopefully I'll see you soon. This is LeRoyal Nanner signing out. Bye bye.